Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello to Purchase College. This is Senator Chuck Schumer, and it's my honor to address the faculty and staff, friends and families of the graduates, and most of all, you, the class of 2020. Congratulations. Now, I'm really sorry I can't join you in person as I do just about every year, but I'm grateful that modern technology allows us to be connected on this very special day. As we all know, these are truly difficult times, perhaps more difficult than most of us have ever experienced. There are two aspects of this pandemic that make things all the more troubling and challenging. The first is uncertainty, our lack of knowledge. How do we get the virus? How do we spread it? How does it affect different people differently? When are we going to have an effective vaccine or an antiviral medicine? Most of all, how soon can we all go back to normal? And the second part is just as bad, that we have to isolate ourselves. We as New Yorkers in times of trouble come together, embrace each other, we're with each other all the way. After 9/11, I stood with President Bush on the pile. There were no partisan divisions. And after Sandy, I walked the streets of Staten Island and Coney Island with President Obama and literally hugged people. But we can't do that now. We have to remain isolated. So the challenges of this moment are truly unique. But so has been our collective response. The fact that we're finding new ways to do things, like celebrating this graduation virtually, just goes to show you that New Yorkers won't let anything stop us from honoring what's so important in life. A quick word to the parents. Nothing will take your decades of hard work raising your children away, for which they and all of us are so very grateful. And while this day may be tempered by worries about the future, at least there's one silver lining. You're not seated in the gallery way in the back. You get to sit next to your son and daughter and give them a hug as they receive their diploma and become an adult before your very eyes. Congratulations to the moms and dads. And one more word of thanks. As we're here today celebrating together, right now, there are men and women all across our state and nation who are serving on the front lines, risking their lives in the battle against the coronavirus, the doctors and nurses and health aides, the pharmacists and ambulance drivers, those who stock the shelves in the drugstores and supermarkets, police officers, firefighters, and so many more. These people are our heroes, and I am actually working in Congress to create a COVID-19 Heroes Fund, which will provide extra pandemic premium pay to all essential workers. Let's have a virtual round of applause for them. Now to the class of 2020. I know that this may not be what you pictured even a few months ago, but today is still your day. All of your hard work has earned you a degree from a fine institution, higher learning. Nothing can take that away from you. Right now, It may feel like the future is a dark hole, but what has been true throughout history is just as true today. That even in times of difficulty, there will always be new opportunities, new ways of thinking, of doing things in a better way. So my message to the class of 2020 is simple. It's natural to fear the unknown and be afraid, but don't let the harshness of this current moment prevent you from seizing opportunities. They're out there. And don't forget, you have incredible assets, a college degree from a great institution, and loving families who will always have your back through thick and thin. Our society will overcome this pandemic, so will you. And when the worst is over, we'll need your help to rebuild our country even stronger than it was before. You are our future leaders, and we have faith in you. So I say to the graduates once again, congratulations, good luck, Godspeed.
Hello graduates, I'm Dennis Craig. It's been my honor to serve as interim president of Purchase College over the past 2 years. Commencement is one of my favorite days of the year. Since I moved into this office, I've been looking forward to addressing the senior class so that I could personally congratulate you, celebrate your achievements, and encourage you as you take the next steps in your journey. I couldn't have foreseen that it wouldn't be on stage in person today. However, while the public health crisis we're facing is daunting, it doesn't diminish my pride in our graduating class. My pride in you has only grown. Not only have you accomplished great things over the course of your academic and artistic careers at Purchase, you've done so with resilience, flexibility, creativity, and an undefeatable spirit. You've thrived in the face of unforeseen challenges, and for every struggle, you've revealed an immense strength of character that will continue to serve you well in the years ahead. Throughout your research, your projects, and your advocacy work, you've gained both knowledge and character that will allow you to make a lasting change in the world. But most importantly, you've supported each other and found ways of making a difference. Over the past several weeks, I've heard about multiple students bringing food and running errands for vulnerable people, among other examples of Purchase students caring for each other and for the community. I hope you will continue to exercise empathy and compassion throughout your lives. We are in the midst of uncertain times, and no one knows what the world will look like in the coming months. However, I'm confident that the skills you've gained at Purchase and the adaptability you've shown in recent months will make you uniquely qualified to tackle any challenge in the workplace, the lab, the studio, and on the stage. From generation to generation, the esteemed faculty of Purchase have nurtured its students. Today, I'd also like to honor 2 founding members of our faculty who are retiring this year. Distinguished Professor of Biology Lee Ehrman and Professor of Political Science Peter Schwab. The ceremonial mace standing behind me was to be carried by Professor Ehrman, and it should remind us all of the enduring traditions of learning and the power that is bestowed upon those who come to learn. Its sharp edges and minimal design are reminders that the learning process has not always been comfortable or easy, something we've all come to know for certain over the last several weeks. Professor Ehrman and Professor Schwab leave an enduring legacy on Purchase and on countless students they have engaged over the past 5 decades. Speaking of continuity, one of our favorite commencement traditions is the ceremonial passing of the Purchase brick. At freshman orientation, a student is chosen who exemplifies the promise of Purchase. They become the caretaker of the brick. When they walk across the stage at commencement, they hand the brick back so that it can be given to an incoming freshman that fall. I'm honored to recognize our brick holder, Carrie Luna, and thank her for the safekeeping of her brick. Like this tradition, and like Purchase itself, we know that the values and qualities you've shown will carry on at Purchase for many years to come. Thank you, Carrie. We're sure you will continue to make us proud. I look forward to passing the brick on when we welcome our incoming students. Today, it's my honor and my pleasure to congratulate you for what you have all achieved during your time here. Among the class are scholars, scientists, award-winning performers and filmmakers, accomplished student journalists, writers, photographers, and designers. Your class includes students who are the first in their family to graduate college and students who have overcome many different kinds of adversity on their way to graduation. Today, I pay tribute to all of your successes. Though we're not together in person, I know that we're together in spirit and that we will continue to be long after your graduation. Therefore, let me be the first to officially congratulate the class of 2020. As a class unlike any other, who have excelled in a time like any other, I am sure you will make a unique contribution to the world. Please know that your Purchase College family will be cheering you on every step of the way. We look forward to celebrating in person with you and your families here on campus at the in-person commencement you deserve, when it's safe for us to do so. Until then, please stay safe. Congratulations again to the class of 2020.
Greetings. My name is Kevin Collymore, and I'm president of the Purchase College Alumni Association. On behalf of the Alumni Association and our alums around the world, I want to first congratulate you, the class of 2020, on your accomplishments, and congratulations on being the newest members of the Alumni Network. The Purchase College Alumni Association exists to promote and create dialogue between alums and its alma mater, Purchase College. Please stay engaged and please stay connected. One way to stay connected virtually is through the Purchase College Mentoring Network. There you will find thousands of alums willing to help you and mentor you throughout these challenging times. 10 years ago, I sat where you sat. 10 years ago, I graduated in an uncertain world, an uncertain job market, and one of the things that got me through was a lot of the things that got me through Purchase. Being creative, staying engaged, and thinking wide open. While I cannot meet with you in person, I look forward to engaging with you virtually and in person in the near future. Best of luck to your future endeavors.
Hello, graduates and families. My name is Adete Akwe, and I am the Deputy Director for Advocacy and Government Relations with Amnesty International USA. I want to thank the faculty and administration at Purchase for allowing me the honor of taking part in the 2020 commencement celebration and recognizing me as the President's Distinguished Alumni Recipient. There are many people who helped me find my path and in many ways helped lay the groundwork for this honor. John Gitlitz, Michael O'Loughlin, Jean Herskovitz, Mary Edwards, Seamus O'Clerican, Connie Lober, and Peter Schwab, just to name a few. This honor belongs to them as well. My time at Purchase gave me fond memories and formative experiences that helped shape my journey. When I graduated in the spring of 1984, I carried with me the faces and wisdom of teachers who had pushed me and opened up my thinking. Classes that had made me aware of the beauty of words and the power of ideas. Purchase also exposed me to the contradictions and injustices in our society, leading me to devote my life to working for social justice. Now, of course, I did not know all of this at the time. I was just thrilled to have finished my thesis, passed by the deadline, passed my classes, and gotten a degree. But now I can look back in hindsight and I realize that there have been many instances where I drew on life lessons picked up during my time at Purchase. When I joined Amnesty International in 1994, the Rwandan genocide was underway. The issues I faced on a daily basis could have been reading assignments in several classes. A few years later, when I was fighting for human rights in Nigeria, my knowledge of Nigeria's history and political challenges benefited from the foundation I had gained at Purchase. My experiences both in and out of the classroom at Purchase prepared me to go out to the world and fight for what I believed in, and for that I am forever grateful. I think it's safe to say that this graduating class will always be unique. We're going through a moment in history that is unprecedented and hopefully will never be repeated. While your future may appear uncertain, your skills and strengths are also rich with untapped potential. I believe that you are now also equipped with the most important lesson of all, that either we survive together or we fail alone. Remember that you succeeded here. You overcame the challenges here. You can build a better world and make us better. I would like to end by sharing a story that reminds me to dream and to believe. A man once stopped at a farm and asked a farmer if he could spend the night. That evening, as he watched the farmer feeding his chickens, he noticed a strange-looking bird. He exclaimed, "You have an eagle with your chickens." The farmer laughed and said he was wrong and it was a chicken. The man insisted and asked if he could prove it. He picked up the bird and said, "Eagle, thou art an eagle. Spread thy wings and fly." The bird jumped out of his hands and went back to feeding with the chickens. The same thing happened the next night. The third night, the man picked up the bird one more time and said, "Eagle, thou art an eagle. Spread thy wings and fly." And the bird flew. To me, this story is about dreams and potential. It's about remembering who you are and not letting others define your limits or your horizons, and always remembering your potential to fly. Remember, you're all eagles and you can all fly. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you.
Hi, I'm Alpha De Jesus, and I'm the Purchase College Class of 2020 Senior Speaker. Freshman year up in Buffalo State, thought playing basketball was following my fate. This what I remember, it was love in the summer. I was tired by November. I was a baby penguin in a world so cold. We're gifted with life to be daring and bold. Little did I know, humans are arrows and fate holds the bow. Made a couple mistakes. I decided I should probably relocate. Sophomore year, the sky was cloudy, but the sun had finally risen. Transferring to Purchase was a good decision. Do I want chicken tenders and fries out the hub? Actually, today I'll have a sub. Never mind, I think I've had enough. The loop is coming, so I gotta run. Can't afford to catch another one. Finally got a job, started making some money. My mama, she ain't raised no dummy. After work, I hit the stool like, wow, this is really cool. Oh my God, I love this school. Interesting places, students leaving traces, beautiful faces, running the races. Junior year, life got real. Someone told me it's okay to feel, understanding what it meant to heal. Parts of me I struggled to reveal. Surrounded by people, yet I felt alone. Always in and out of my zone. Juggling the rock and a microphone. Taking on loans. Searching for a feeling close to home. Searching for a feeling I could own. Senior year, I thought I had it all together. Walking through campus feeling like a feather. I was equipped for all the rainy weather, but all I wanted to do was wear leather. Terra Bay had my favorite sweater. Started speaking up, I found people who would listen. The heart goes fonder when you're sitting missing. Finals week indicate just trying not to panic. Due days piling up, you just might go manic and you just can't, but you get it done. 2020, congratulations. We all stayed inside, ran the laps. We ain't had no guide or a map. 2020, gotta run it back so we won't have to virtual dap. And we could all be cute in our caps. 2020, gotta run it back cause we made it. Wherever you are, let's celebrate it. Your art speaks volumes, life don't stop. Take on the world and rearrange the top. There's more creativity beyond TikTok. It's a bumpy road, but you can't lose hope. You don't wanna sit around and mope. You don't wanna sit around and joke. The world is going through changes, and this is just one of the phases. 2020's gonna have to run it back. How is that? How is that? 2020's gonna have to run it back.
I want to start by recognizing our retiring faculty: Allison Belink, Dominic Donato, Todd Kuhlman, Peter Schwab, and Lee Ehrman. Thank you for your devotion to Purchase College. As Provost of Purchase College, I have the honor on behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff to present the college's 2020 degree candidates to our interim president, Dennis Craig. Mr. President, I ask with pride that you confer upon them the degrees they have earned and to which they are entitled. On this important day, we regret that circumstances prevent us from being together in person to acknowledge each member of the graduating class of 2020. On behalf of all members of the Purchase College community, please know that we are with you in spirit and we salute your achievements. At this time, I ask your chairs and directors to read the names of the degree candidates for their respective programs. I direct you to the separate individual videos for each school and program you will find on the 2020 commencement webpage. Congratulations. We're so proud of what you have achieved.
I'm Dennis Craig, interim president of Purchase College, and upon the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York, I hereby confer upon you the degrees which you have earned and to which you are entitled. Congratulations.